Are you living your daily life in stress, overwhelm, and then it leads to burnout and you just don't feel good and you don't know what to do? And now you're interested in more holistic things to implement in your life to dissolve stress and anxiety. Well, that's exactly what I have to share with you today. So my name is Anna. I'm a certified yoga teacher. I'm a hypnotherapist and a certified life coach as well. I've been doing this for nearly a decade. Now, stress. What is stress? What happens to us when we're stressed out and why does it happen? Now, the stress response cycle, aka fight or flight, was a mechanism that kept us safe like thousands of years ago in the caveman days. Like, let's say if we were about to be attacked by like a saber-toothed tiger, then our body started producing stress hormones, and so we can survive. Now, the issue here these days, many people are living in chronic states of stress, and I used to as well. However, the effect is because of things like work, spouses, emails, technology overload, or maybe you just don't know what to do. You know you're not happy with your life, but it's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't even know. I don't know because I'm so stressed out, I can't even think. Anyway, so stress happens when we feel threatened or in danger. Our brain sends a signal to our body to start pumping out stress hormones, and this results in less blood flow to our forebrain because all the blood flow increases to our arms and legs, so we can either run like hell or fight. Also, digestion, our internal organs begin to slow down a bit because, who cares about that? We need to survive. We need all hands on deck, right? And then after time, after long periods of living like this day to day, long-term effects are things, it impairs your cognitive function. When you're stressed out and you're trying to learn new information, like, can you remember anything? Can you retain that new information? When you're learning new things, are you listening to understand? Are you able to understand? Probably not really. And also memory. Are you more forgetful when you're stressed out because of the brain fog, brain fuzz, whatever you want to call it? Yeah, that's because of stress. Now, when we're stressed out, our body is producing more stress hormones. So that means the stuff that our body needs to produce for us to experience overall health and well-being decreases. So stress hormones go up while the good stuff go down. And over time, if nothing is done to take care of your stress, more serious things can happen. You'll experience anxiety, depression, insomnia, and then if that doesn't get better, it will turn into things like maybe heart issues, like heart disease, cancer, so many health issues. Now, today what I will show you, which is like one of my favorite techniques, and it's so short, it's so quick, it's breath combined with these energetic techniques, as well as another energetic technique that will bring the blood flow back to your forebrain. Now, these energetic techniques in Sanskrit, they're called bandhas. That's translated into like energy locks. And we practice this, it correlates with our endocrine system, and our endocrine system produces things like hormones. So now when we're using these energetic tools, we're stimulating our endocrine system to produce the good stuff. And depending on your stress level, you might feel the effects within a few minutes, or it might take a little longer, like 15 minutes. However, if you practice this daily, especially in the morning, in the middle of the day, and evening, you will definitely, within 1 week, I guarantee, see results. You will feel a difference, and it's amazing. So, and also our breath, when we breathe, now actually, when we're stressed out, our breath becomes shallow, choppy, short. And in order for us to balance our nervous system, we have to train ourselves to take deep, fluid breaths. And then also, if you ever notice when you're feeling calm and good, your breath is much deeper, more fluid, slower. So let's get started with these awesome techniques. All right, so let's get started with some breathing and energetic techniques to get us into a meditative state, to dissolve stress and transform it into vitality and overall well-being so we can be more productive in our life and happier too. Who doesn't want that? All right, so if you've never done this and you're just starting out, sit in a chair. And if you're a little more experienced, you could sit cross-legged in Sukhasana, whatever. Now, coming in to seated in a chair. Now, place your feet flat on the earth here. And when you place them flat on the earth, press into the balls of the feet. Lift and spread the toes. Make sure ankles are in line with your knees. So when we activate the feet, this creates more grounding energy and stability, physically as well as mentally, because whatever we do physically, it reflects in our state of mind. Now, place your hands to your hips and rock forward and back. Feel the sit bones against the chair here, and now find neutral pelvis. Neutral pelvis is when our weight is on top of the sit bones, and you'll automatically feel your chest lift, shoulders slide down the back, and then place your hands on your thighs, either palms facing up or palms facing down if you need more grounding here. Now keep pressing into the balls of the feet, lift and spread the toes. If you've never done this, I know this might feel like a lot of work, but I believe in you, you can do it. Now, let's start with a 4x4 breath, and then we'll work our way to the first energetic technique, which is called Mula Bandha. This is the contraction of pelvic floor muscles. And then the second one will be extending the breath up into the chest. So take your left hand to your low belly, and you could place your right hand on your chest. Now, exhale all the air out and breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And now continue in this rhythm. And now pay attention to your left hand on your low belly. Is your belly filling up when you inhale? If it is, then place the hand firmly over the belly and avoid letting it fill up. So instead of the belly filling up, you will extend the breath up into your chest. So pay attention to that. Make sure you avoid filling up the belly. Now, exhale all the way to the bottom of the breath until you can't exhale anymore, and feel the contraction of your pelvic floor muscles and contract. And now inhale, extend the breath up into the chest. And then again, exhale all the way to the bottom of the breath. Contract pelvic floor. Inhale, extend the breath up into the chest. Avoid belly breathing. And now continue like this in this rhythm. So we're contracting the pelvic floor muscles, and notice if you feel any difference. Do you feel as if the breath feels fuller? Do you feel a little more grounding and stability in your root? And continue. When you come to exhale, exhale all the way out, contract pelvic floor, inhale, keeping the contraction, and extend the breath into the chest. So what this does after time, and again, depending on how stressed you are, This is what will reduce your stress and literally transform the stress into vitality, overall well-being, because this is stimulating our endocrine system. So now we're producing the hormones we need, enzymes that we need for overall health and well-being, while reducing stress hormones. Now, as you continue breathing like this, balancing on top of the sit bones, keeping a straight spine, because when we sit up with a straight spine, our spine is like a conduit of energy. When we're sitting straight up, we're expanding. And so because of this, energy can flow freely. We're unblocking things, energy can flow freely. And also because the chakra centers are aligned up our spine. So this is also another reason why we want a straight spine, so we can align our chakras. And then these energetic techniques also correlate with the chakras. So the contraction of the pelvic floor muscle correlates with our first chakra, which governs how grounded we feel, our stability, security. And then the second one, which is extending the breath up into the chest while we tuck our tailbone, correlates with our second and third chakra, I believe. I know with the third chakra. So now continue breathing, and continue breathing like this for as long as you need to. Again, like I said before, depending on your level of stress, it might take a little longer. However, if you do this at least 10 minutes every day, you can do this when you're meditating. Pop on like a guided meditation or something and breathe in this way. And also, you can also do it lying down. However, I prefer to be seated up doing these. And then, when you're done, pay attention to how you feel. Doing this every day, just really take notes. Start journaling. How do you feel? How does this feel? Start exploring, because learning how to use this technology that we have, it's pretty fucking amazing. I mean, you'd be surprised the things that we can do once we learn ourselves and reprogram ourselves. All right, let me know in the comments how this went, if you enjoyed this. Take care.